Today we are with Trumpet Tallinn winner Francisco Gaspar Tomas Lopez. Welcome and thank you for finding time for an interview. First of all, congratulations for Grand Prix. Really well done.
Tere ja aitäh.
My first question would be, when you got to know that you won the competition, what was your first emotion and how did you feel?
Yeah, I was sitting in the audience of the auditorium in Muba, and when they said my name, I just felt like very happy and proud of the fact that the jury would like my interpretation, because in the end we musicians want people to enjoy when we play the instrument. And yeah, I felt like happy and thankful.
Can you please tell us a little bit about your hometown, how your trumpet studies began, and how did you know that trumpet is the musical instrument that you want to learn?
Yeah, my town is in Alicante region, near to Valencia. It's called Villena. It's a small city with around 35,000 inhabitants, and we have 2 wind bands. So my parents were there to ask if it was a possibility to start learning some music, even if we didn't know which instrument I would choose. And then it was a bit like life got me to trumpet. So my mom would like a saxophone, but then they didn't have to borrow, but they had trumpets. So in the end it was a bit like a random decision, but after 2 or 3 years I was very happy starting already in the small wind band with my friends. And I have very nice memories, and I have still very good friends from that time. And whenever I go back to my town, I meet them and we play together in the wind band. So it's very nice, yeah.
And today you work with BBC Philharmonic and Royal Philharmonic. Can you tell us a little bit about this experience?
Yeah, at the moment I'm teaching in Córdoba Conservatory in the south of Spain, and I got the trials with these 2 orchestras, which I am still waiting to play some weeks with them and to experience what is professional orchestra life in England and in the UK. And then the process is taking normally some months until they choose the proper candidate for the orchestra, but for me it's an amazing opportunity to be able to play with them. I'm very happy and looking forward.
And can you tell us please a little bit about your connections with Estonia and how your cooperation started with the International Trumpet Days and also with Trumpet Tallinn competition?
Yeah, for me it was always something I knew that was happening in Estonia, because I got the information in the social media for, I don't know, maybe the last 10 years. I have known about trumpet talents and about the trumpet days, and I was thinking, I have to go one day, I have to try to go, but then I could never manage it with the other stuff that is going on, and Spain is quite far from here. And this year I saw it and I thought, well, the age limit is 35. I'm still inside the limit. Maybe next year I could go as well, but if I try this time, okay, I will give it a chance. And then I organized everything to come, and I'm very happy I came, and I was having a walk around Tallinn as well, and I enjoyed the city a lot. Even yesterday I managed to go to Tartu in the morning, and it was amazing. So I'm very happy I came, and this was a great experience.
And also you are an educator, you are a teacher, and so you work with the students every day. Did you have time to visit also Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre?
Yes, actually this week I am doing the Erasmus program as exchange with the EMTA, and I am listening to some different lessons like chamber music and wind band also conducting. So I'm very happy, and I managed both things together, so I could stay a bit longer and enjoy that I was coming from a very long place. So yeah, have the opportunity to be here a bit longer and get to know also more about the musical culture here in your country. I like it a lot. You have a great academy. The level of the students is very good. I was really happy to get to know them, and the way of working is very professional. I'm very happy.
What are your impressions about Trumpet Tallinn competition?
Yeah, you know, the organization was always very friendly. So I felt that everything was easygoing, like people were close to you. they would offer all the rooms to practice that you would need, organizing everything and telling in advance, so you would know how it is working. Like you have this time for yourself in that part, and maybe one or two competitors before you are coming to the room next to the concert hall. And they were very polite and always asking you if you are in need of something. So it was just, for me, it was like feeling home. Of course, you always feel a bit nervous, but because the people were so nice and so close, I felt that I was not really nervous. I was just feeling good, you know. It was a very nice experience.
And well, you are such a professional that you have played a lot in many world top orchestras, but even for you, how the preparation process looks like?
Yeah, you know, this time I was coming like in the first round, they were having to be played 2 works, and then there were another 2 works for the second round. And one of the pieces that you could choose for the first round you could choose from 3, one of them. And they were famous to me, but I was never playing any of them. And I was like, I really want to play one of them, Ibert, impromptu. So I was like, yeah, this is a great opportunity to prepare something new, and also like review some other pieces I was choosing for the competition. And the preparation of this Ibert was actually on my flight back from London for the audition for Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. I was sitting there and I was listening to the piece, even if I listened to it like many years ago. And with the score, you know, so I was checking all the tempi, all the measures, everything in the written part, as well as fingerings. So I was practicing it for, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours, listening to the recording as well. And then I was singing it to myself in my brain. And then when I came back to my home, I was even measuring 1 or 2 hours more before playing it. So then I did my warm-up and everything, and then I played. And it was already working kind of good, with some little things, of course. But, you know, in the end, the mental preparation, I think, is the most important. And if you are taking it easy from the very beginning, you can work much faster, but you only need patience at the very beginning. And then reviewing the other repertoire, which I already knew, was kind of the same. A bit of mental review, and then checking that everything was going as I wanted. But it was kind of this. Yeah, Ibert was one of the choice of these 3 pieces. Then the other free choice piece, I chose solos from Stanley Friedman that had a lot of contemporary sounds and effects, like glissandi, also like pedal notes, like very low register, also some rhythmical kind of tricky things, also with many rubato and vibrato, like exaggerated, one shouting in the middle of one of the movements, which is very funny for me, different mutes, 2 different mutes, like the wah-wah and the straight. And then in the last movement is something very interesting, that is to remove the second valve. So then like when you are pressing the valve, then sound is different. It's like kind of muted, and it's very new effect, even if the piece was composed already in 1975, but it's something kind of new and different, and it was for me one piece I have always loved, and I was having a lot of fun to review it again for this competition.
Great. And how important is the instrument that you play in competition, in the orchestra, your trumpet? What is the meaning for you, and how you choose your musical instrument?
Yeah, actually I play stomby also. Like, I mean, I like this trumpet. I have different brands, and I have been using different brands also for the mouthpieces. And in the end, I think the most important is that you feel that the instrument lets you recreate the sound you have in your head. So in the end, it's like for the mental preparation. So it's kind of the same thing. You have an idea of what you want, and then when you are trying different instruments and different brands and sizes and everything, models, you try to make what you have in your brain. And for me, for the valve piston, I use stomby. Then I have rotary instruments, which are other brands like Dovitz for B flat and C rotary trumpet, or Scherzer for the piccolo, but in Genac Courtois for the flugelhorn. So I have different brands, but for what is trumpet itself, I like this one. And yeah, in the end, it's about feeling that you can recreate what you have in your brain.
And maybe there is something that you would like to add.
Yeah, in general, I'm very happy that I came because all the participants were very nice from the very first day, even children also. They were very nice and very cute and very into music and into trumpet. I think it was very important that the jury were playing different concerts as well, and they were very close to us, and I loved the performance of, because I could only arrive on Friday night, so I could only listen to Saturday's concert with Xiang Wo and Fabio Blum, but I enjoyed a lot their concert. I enjoyed a lot of also how Jan Watts was playing piano, and of course Meli. It was amazing and it was very inspiring listening to them in the concert, but also when you were seeing them in the corridors or when I got to talk to them after finishing the competition, they were very close and they were very, very nice. So it was just simple, like staying in the musical ambience, very respectful, and I got to know new trumpet players from other countries like Poland or Hungary, also Spanish people I didn't know before. And I'm very happy that the ambience in these trumpet days is so familiar, like you feel really welcome here. And this is something I will definitely pass into other musicians, that they try to come again. Jury was also very professional in my opinion, so it's something that is worth getting to know for other trumpet players.
What do you think is the importance of international trumpet days and the contest also for the world and maybe for your hometown? And what do you think is the importance to organize these kind of events?
Yeah, I think these kind of events are very important not only for musicians, and of course it's a great opportunity to perform, to play with a piano and to play in front of a jury and for other musicians, which is great. We want to play for the public. But it is also very important that other people in the society get to know music and is close to the public nowadays, because with social media now people are a bit less into coming to live performances, and I think in the end music is so much interesting when you are listening live, right? And I think it's very important that they are organizing all these trumpet days with the master classes, also with the concerts, but also the competition, so a lot of people are coming, and I am just happy, and I would like to say thank you, and please keep it working to Odd's family and all the team organizing, because I think it's good for the society in general. And as for my hometown, what you were asking, I think it's just very nice that I had the chance to come here, of course, and if I had the recognition from the jury, of course I'm very proud and I'm very happy. So it's just music has to keep staying in the life in the 21st century also, not just the screens and music, recorded music, but live music.
You won the competition, the Grand Prix. It's of course a lot of hard work behind this, as you said before, that you started very, very young age. I'm sure you had great teachers. And now that you're a master, what would you recommend for a starting musician who just started trumpet?
Yeah, I think the most important is, different things, of course, and different approaches, but if you feel that you like it, to be passionate, really, to listen to a lot of music, not only trumpet music, of course, but orchestral music, also pop or rock or different styles, it depends. Every person has a little different musical taste, but in the end the most important is to try to listen to music and get involved into the musical world from as many aspects as possible, of course jazz as well. And then you let your soul experience something that you will be able to recreate in another way with your own instrument, whether it is trumpet or flute or violin. But in the end it's about listening to music, loving it, liking it, enjoying it, and then trying to enjoy when you play it, so then the public will enjoy your performance as well.
Great. And what are your next plans now to Estonia? Will you travel? Next concerts? Maybe you would, if it's not a secret, of course, maybe just a few words.
Yeah, well, now we have the final period of the academic year, So at the moment, when I'm coming back to Spain, we have some guest teachers in our academy in Córdoba Conservatory for our students. So there are some master classes. As well, we will have the exams, the final exams for our students. And then I am, as I was telling you, I am still managing the summer a bit to play with the orchestras in Manchester and in London. And rest a bit also in summer, go to the beach for 1 week, some days, meet my friends and my family. And yeah, looking forward to the next year. I mean, at the moment, the most important plan is to play with these two orchestras. And also I was already thinking about the concerts I will come back here to play next year with the orchestra and with the piano recital for the trumpet days. And yeah, just enjoy. Yeah, well, I have one concert on the 7th of May with organ and trumpet, which will be quite funny with the other partners, other teachers of our academy. And yeah, it's just like continue enjoying music.
Thank you so much for finding time for an interview. It's been an absolutely wonderful to talk to you once again, and congratulations for such a great Grand Prix, and muchas gracias.
Aita, thank you.
And we are waiting you back to Estonia.
Next year, looking forward, really.